All right,
all
ladies
asking,
and
who's
gentlemen,
broadcasting?
welcome back. Giggity Racing League here for race number 2 in the first round of the Truck Series playoffs. As y'all seen, we had one hell of a finish at Iowa. Back in the booth with you, Boomhauer 01, NoCo Racing, and Marcus E-Dub. Welcome back, guys.
All I gotta
Hey,
say
man.
is wow for Iowa. Holy
know.
cow, guys! What a race! What a finish!
Man.
You gotta
All right.
shout out Titans in that. Man, that was a finish.
All right, after seeing the race that we just seen at Iowa, Chicago's a little bit faster. It's like a mini Michigan. It's multi-groove.
Oh, this is
the
yeah,
draft.
totally different track. Totally different.
You think we're going to see maybe a little bit more beating and banging trying to get these playoff points tonight? Now that the first race is over with?
We're definitely going to see, a lot higher speeds. I feel like you're going to want to be maybe a little more conservative than you were at Iowa, just because, tire wear is not really going to be that big of an issue here, not like it is on a short track. So, I mean, it's all about the draft, honestly. You're going to want to stay in that lead draft. You're going to want to make sure you're going to put yourself in the right position to be there at the end of the race to grab the win.
All right. As y'all know, Titans got the win. Trey got first stage. Titans got stage 2 in the win. So it gave him a little bit more of a lead in the playoffs for the points wise. Who do you see making a run tonight? If you had to pick somebody other than Titans and Trey, who completely dominated the first race, who's your underdog?
Honestly, I believe that my underdog's going to be Grimm in this race. I feel like he has a lot he needs to show to get himself back into playoff contention, to get off that bubble line. I think he's going to have a good showing tonight. I also think Old Guy's going to be pretty strong here. He's really strong on 1.5 mile tracks.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, it's a toss-up, man. It's anybody's race. This is a tight field. We got a lot of guys vying for the same thing. That number one goal at the end of the season.
My pick, if I got to. I don't, Trey's my teammate, but, I'm not going to do it. But if I got to go with somebody, I got to go with the old guy because he showed he could run up there with those contenders. He literally knocked on the door, busted it down, and was like, "What's up, guys? I'm here. It's time to race. You better get serious. I'm here now." He busted the door open for himself, so I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Old Guy comes out with a win or possibly some stage points. I wouldn't be surprised to see him.
Oh, yep. All I got to say now is put up or shut up. It's time to separate the contenders from the pretenders as we're going to close out this first round in the playoffs. I'm excited.
It's time to
All right,
separate the boys from the men.
Only one person gets eliminated tonight, right?
Yes.
And that's already been taken care of with Napa missing the first race because of his internet issues, which, totally stinks for him.
I believe so, yep. Yeah, that's tough break for him, man. He would have been strong out there, too. That's tough.
Without a doubt.
So
But also, I have to agree with what you said about Grimm, because as y'all seen, in that second stage and in stage 3, he had his truck a little bit better. He just got in a little bit of a scuffle at the beginning of stage 3 with no caution. It pushed him back. So
sometimes the playoffs bring the best out of a driver. Sometimes all it takes is just making the playoffs, and then you get that fire lit under you, and it's off to the races from there. I've seen
Tony Stewart,
crazy things
2010.
happen. Absolutely, counted him out. When he got to the playoffs, he won 5 races. So I mean,
that was 2010, wasn't it?
That was I believe that was 2011. 2010, Jimmy Johnson won his.
You're right.
2010,
You're right.
Jimmy Johnson won his 5th championship.
I was 1 year off. All right. But with these track you're talking about with the draft and everything, maybe he can actually stay hooked up with somebody this time, not get so far back, and maybe come away with a little bit better finish tonight. They've got their qualifying underway already.
It's just patience. You just got to be patient out there. You got to just kind of ride around and stay in the draft. Wait for someone else to make a mistake. You don't want to be the one that makes the mistake. You want to be the one capitalizing on someone else's mistake.
Yeah.
This is Chicagoland. It's heavy track, but you know we're not on custom
Absolutely.
setups. This is preset we're running. We're not custom setups, so yeah, you're gonna see the tight racing. You're gonna see cars, you know, probably 2, 3 wide. You're gonna see cars multiple group, you know, doing multiple grooves. But in all honesty, it's gonna come down to the last stage, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this again. I honestly think it's gonna be another race off fuel strategy. Again, you saw at Iowa. You know, these guys almost had to make a pit stop, but everybody saved a whole lap. Everybody saved a whole lap.
Chicago's definitely gonna be different.
Can you do the same thing here at Chicagoland, where it's a much bigger track?
It's, you know, you're full throttle throughout the whole track, so it's going to be a little harder to make lap time and save fuel at the same time. Honestly, it's whoever you're going to buddy up with and draft with, and whoever you're going to pit with is where you're going to make up time or lose time on the track. You definitely don't want to be the guy that's going to pit by himself and not have any draft help.
Oh, without a doubt.
Hey, the draft's over. Draft's over. I mean, not the draft, but the qualifying's over.
Yep, I'm getting invites now.
Let's get
Oh
it.
yeah, I'm ready, boys. This is going to be a fun track. I can't wait to get to this track. Our Elite
Get y'all's
Custom
invites.
Cups here.
Okay, we got GG starting on the pole, Shadow in second, Trey third, Titans fourth, Old Guy fifth, Diver sixth, and Pro 75 seventh. Let's get live to the speedway. Let's get this show on the road.
They just need to settle in here, you know, like we talked about at Iowa. Just settle in, find your rhythm. You know, don't do nothing that's going to take you out of the race early, because you can lose the race on lap 1, and you cannot win the race on lap 1. So patience is going to be key, I believe.
Oh I'm sorry.
All right, here we
And
go.
the green flag is out.
I'm
And it looks like the 7 of Gigi's has the lead.
Yep, he started pole with.
Got Trey in second in the 54 truck. It looks like that inside line's really working well right now. That outside group's just having problems trying to get going.
I just loaded in. These guys are everywhere. Looks like
68 truck on the inside. He's going to take that third spot away from Graham.
Yes, he is. Grim tries to shoot to the inside. Is he going to get to run with the draft from Trey?
You got guys forming up on the top
Trey
side.
catches the wall a little bit.
Slicing
That's going to allow the 68 to go to the inside. Is Trey going to be able to hold it up there? It looks like he's getting help from the 52 of Diver right now on the outside.
All right,
These
now
guys
GG's.
make.
Go ahead, Marcus.
Oh, I was about to say, these guys making outside work. Trey was making that outside work, but you know he slides down to the bottom. But you know, the 52 was also making him before Trey, you know, left him and everything. But
Oh, this 98 catches the grass.
Oh, he saves it.
All right.
Wow.
What a save! What a save, man. Wish I was on his own. Watch that.
Now, as I was saying,
Nice
though, I was
save.
about to say, GG wants to be careful. He don't want to get too big of a lead and get slingshotted around.
You don't want to lose that draft early.
Right.
Looks like the 98 and 25 are about to hook up. Maybe they're going to try to push their way back up to the front here. Get that draft of Golden Diver.
I'm on board with the 52 truck. He's holding a pretty wheel right now, sitting behind that 68 truck, getting a huge run.
Hey guys, look who's in second. And
I
what did I
see
tell
that.
you to look out for? Look who's in second. Look who came to play.
Honestly, GG looks like he's going to be competitive here tonight.
Oh, man.
He is, man. That 7 truck has got a little bit of lead.
He's got that thing pretty much set up right now. I mean, and this is before adjustments. Imagine what he can do after he gets this truck adjusted. Will it be even stronger?
25
Right.
catches the wall.
Looks like the draft of the old guy kind of maybe pulled him up a little bit.
Looks like Grim's looking on the inside. He's going to get that
Oh,
pit
got a
spot.
little bit loose.
He's going to try.
You know, but this is also
Smart move,
two
though, he
Toyota
backed out of it.
teammates.
Yes, he did.
This is 2 Toyota teammates right here. So they could probably be. Oh man, never mind. Trey Trey gets hung up to the outside. Now you got the 68 followed by the 25. They're at the bottom.
Oh.
Trey's up at the top by himself. And if I'm Trey, I'm sitting here thinking, man, I did not want to get freight train because that's literally
it's the 98
exactly
sideways.
98's in the wall.
He
catches
saved
the wall.
it. He saved it. Oh, as he catches the 75 a little bit, they keep it straight and they keep rolling, no caution.
Trey just needs to fall in
98
line
has a
behind that
long race.
25 truck.
So it looked like
Got a
98 was
lot
on
of
the
racing.
bumper of the 52, and it looks like he might have gave him a little bump coming out of turn 2, and it just got him a little bit
Oh,
loose.
as the
As I said,
25 gets out of shape.
Yes.
He saves it though.
And here comes the 52 on the inside of him.
Wow. I'm on that 52 truck's onboard, and he did a heck of a job not plowing through that 25.
I gotta give a shout out to Gigi up here leading this thing. He hasn't faltered, he hasn't flinched, he ain't slipped up yet. He's holding a pretty good line.
He is, man. Dude, man. See that? Good to see that 7 truck out front.
Yeah, another Toyota team out of years there, Marcus.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go get them, boys. Yoda, baby.
Trying to make a captain proud tonight, RKM. I'm pretty sure he's watching the broadcast.
What's up, RKM? It's my team. It's my captain right there.
You know, things have really kind of strung out now. We got everybody's kind of nose to tail, a little bit of a gap between you. You just kind of want to pace yourself right now. You don't want to do nothing that's going to take you out of contention. Just run a good line on the track.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll just
set
keep
yourself up for stage
Patience.
points.
I'll just keep myself in the draft, you know. I know some of these guys have lost the draft, but hey, you may never know. Mistakes can happen. The caution can bring out, but I don't know. I don't know if one will come out because everybody is, single file the whole field.
Oh, the 7 looks like he's lagging a little bit there.
Yeah.
Saw that a little bit coming out 7, but yeah, no, Cole, you're right. If I was everybody in this truck race, I said it'd be like, okay, of course, stage 1, stage 2, we're at a bigger track, things are gonna happen. Yeah, I'll just sit there, just ride, just be patient, because it's 3 stages. You still got a whole 2 stages to go. There's no need,
gets
right.
there's no
underneath
need
the
to work
68.
yourself up.
No, you can't. You can't eat an elephant in one bite. It's not going to happen. Just pace yourself. Find out what you need to do with your truck and make those adjustments and be there at the end and see how it all shakes out. You never know.
All right. It looks like they're about a lap short on their fuel right now.
We got a 4-truck breakaway right now. Everybody's single file.
We're coming up to.
Oh man, I go back
6 laps
I
to
go
go,
back to the further pack.
and there's only 5 laps of fuel left.
He's getting back up.
So this is going to be interesting.
If I'm these guys right now, I'm like, well, we're going to have to probably save some fuel here. How patient are you going to be? Are you going to be that guy that's going to give up the lead to save fuel, or how what's going to go? I wonder what's going through their minds right now, thinking, I'm a lap short.
I think everybody can probably just be pushing the issue right now. They probably are. They're probably pushing each other, like saying like, okay, everybody's a lap short, and just everybody behind each other. They're probably just forcing everybody to push the issue of everybody else's, And what I mean by that is, you're a lap short, and if you know for a fact somebody's a lap short, you're gonna push the issue. So I'm pretty sure the person behind the other person behind the other person is sitting there thinking, hey, we all can't make it.
Yes, he did. This Titan's is right on his bumper now.
He did. I'm pretty sure everybody just sitting there thinking like, hey, look, we all not gonna make it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to push the issue and make somebody else run out before I do, or force somebody else down pit road before I do by making them run out fast. But I don't know. They could be saving like they did at Iowa.
It sounds like Gigi's kind of getting out of the throttle a little bit through the corners.
It does sound like. I'm gonna go back here.
I think it really depends on how comfortable you are in the playoffs. Are you comfortable enough to gamble and try to save, or are you just going to go hard and be conservative maybe pit late. I mean, I think it really comes down to how comfortable you are in the standings.
Well, there
You're
are already
right.
3 laps to go. They've got to pit now, or otherwise there'll be penalties if they pit.
Titans is pitting. Oh, maybe
nope.
he's not. No, he's saving.
Yep, Titans
He's
is
saving.
saving.
He backed it off. Yep.
Looks like not Trey, but old guy is too.
Oh, got backed off a lot. But you see Titans going to the
But
front.
Trey being in Gigi's draft, he's not. See, Gigi he may be out of fuel, or maybe he's trying to get behind Trey. Remember, they're in the same chat party, so they're probably talking to each other right now, trying to say, "Hey, let me get in your draft so I can run half throttle and save a little bit of fuel here."
Could be right. So
I don't know. I feel like they're going a little too fast to be saving right now.
They're out.
I don't know,
They're
but
out.
I don't.
They're out.
I don't know if you guys saw, but the 25, the 52, and I want to say the other trucks, the 98. They all backed off. They all
The
backed
7
off.
is
Because
out of
I'm pretty
fuel.
sure.
You're gonna have to. Yeah, you're gonna have to pit here. I mean.
Oh.
No, this is the last lap of the stage.
Oh, okay, good.
As we see,
Oh,
the
and
52
gets second.
25 gets
And
third.
25 takes third. So
Gigi
Trey
barely
finishes
held on.
first.
Gigi
52.
barely held on to fourth as we've seen old guy come flying up.
Shoot.
No,
that
it
was
wasn't old
probably
guy, it
the
was-
plan.
Grim. Yeah, it was old guy. 68 got fifth. All right.
Stage 1.
Now, if I'm these guys, am I going to start saving fuel at the beginning of the run? That way, I'm good towards the end, or are we going to do the same thing and kind of go hard for a little while and then start saving near the end of the run? That's the question.
I think that's a question that everybody wants to know.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how many laps is left in, how many laps they get in stage 2. I can't remember. I forgot to look before the broadcast, because I think the second stage they'll have about a lap shorter than the rest of them.
All right, here we go. The start of stage 2. Trey on the inside on the 54. Looks like Golden Diver on the 52 on the outside, and the green flag is out.
All right.
Trey got a good start there through the gears.
Oh, it's 25 and the 52
Golden
make
Diver.
contact. The 7's around.
They keep
Oh, the
it.
68's on the apron, but he saved it.
I know the 7 cannot be happy after
Oh
that.
no.
No. But there's still a lot of time left. Stage 2, we
Yep.
still got a whole nother stage.
Absolutely.
Like we talked about in the
All right.
pre-race, if you're going to make your mistakes, make them in stage 1 and 2 and get them out of your system.
Yep.
You're right. Because that
Let's
third,
say
that final
25
stage,
making a run on the outside.
I just
still
don't
think
think
that-
he's going to quite have enough.
Oh,
to
as
make
Trey
it.
catches the apron.
Trey
Oh,
catches the apron.
He
Here
does
comes
it
the
again. Here's
52.
25.
Oh.
The
That's going to allow the
52 to the
52 to
inside.
go
3
3 wide.
wide. Diver. Way to
Golden
go.
Diver
Oh,
to
it's
the
the
lead.
54,
Oh
52,
man,
25 make
Titans
contact.
into the wall.
Golden Diver to the lead. That's my pick, man. He's doing me proud right now.
Oh, he's doing me proud too as Ford captain. Way to go to get him, man. Come on now. Bring us a win home.
Man, I wouldn't be too stoked, because you see that 54 on that
I
outside. He's
see
trying to
him.
get that outside working. He's got the edge going down the backstretch,
So
baby.
he's got the edge
He's
coming
gonna
out,
have
but
the advantage in 3.
Oh, the 54 washes up a little bit in the middle.
I think
gonna
the
be side
52
by
on
side.
the inside's got the run
Who's gonna
going
lead?
in.
Who's gonna lead
All
this
this-
lap coming to?
All this is doing is allowing the 25 truck to get right back in the picture.
Yes, it is.
You're
And-
right. These two guys racing side by side. Look.
You just
look
got to
at-
get in line. You got to remember your
Oh, he
competition
pulled the
on the track.
crossover.
Oh.
Now who's the 25 gonna side with? As he's a Chevy, if it's a Ford and a Toyota, who's gonna side with?
He
He's
looks like
gonna
he's
go
going
to
with
the
the Toyota. He's going.
And just look at him.
and just weaving through them like they're not even there.
Man,
Oh, it's
that
a 52
is what you
catches the
call
back
a
little.
Ricky Bobby right there. Like Ricky Bobby would say, shake and bake, baby, slingshot, engage, my guy.
That's basically what he did. He used the suck up of Trey to get past the 52, carried that run, and went straight up in front of him and got around Trey.
That's a power move by the 25 to get around those two guys, man.
That was nice. I'll definitely give him credit when credit is due. That was one beautiful move. As it looks like the 68, the old guy, and the 7, the Gigi's, is teamed up just a little bit here. Looks like they're going to try to see if they can't catch his front pack.
Dude, hey, if these, I wouldn't be too surprised if the top three get side by side again. Because they get side by side again, that's only gonna allow the 68 and the 7 to catch
they're
back
getting
up.
side by side back there now, so that's not going to work for them. They're going to have to stay in line.
Oh man, but
like 25 caught the grass a little bit.
You have to do what you got to do, man. I mean, yeah, it's playoffs, it's points.
As a 7, it's around 68.
It looks like Trey's just not having a good entry into the corner. It's allowing Titans to kind of just inch away ever so slightly. .52, he's back in the picture again, sniffing that draft. A 3-car breakaway right now for the lead.
As I do not believe they will have to pit for stage 2. I think stage 1 was 16 laps, and stage 2 is only 14 laps. So if they was able to make it in stage 1, then they'll definitely be able to make it for stage 2.
Man, it's 50. Man, the 52. The 52 truck just looks like he just lost the draft at the 25 and 54. It looks like them two guys just pulled away from that 52, or maybe the 52 got loose, he got tight, maybe that made the loser, but he lost the draft. So
yeah, it looks like he's having a hard time controlling his truck in turns 3 and 4.
And I could feel turns, 3 and 4, because you got that little slight bump at the bottom, but coming out of 4 at the top, there's another bump you have to deal with, and if you don't angle your car right, you'll go loose. So I could buy some of that. I understand that. I understand what that 52 truck is doing, but you just need to just hold on. It's a whole nother. You got a whole nother stage to go, buddy. So it's not over yet. Not over till the fat lady says so. So, hey, gotta go chase it.
Right,
but
looks like we got a battle back there for 5th right now.
Let's go back here between the 7
and 7.
Yeah, I mean, well, if I was these guys, I'll just be trying to just line up, get single file. Maybe catch the 52 truck.
Yeah, you're coming up on 3 laps to go. You've got to draft with each other. Why not go up there and try to get him? I mean,
and why not? Shoot, I mean, it wouldn't sound like a bad idea. I mean, shoot, that's more points.
You said a 7 lagged just a little bit.
I did see that. I'm gonna go back up here. I'm gonna go back up here with our leaders.
Oh, Trey gets loose.
Oh no, man! It's gonna allow the 25 to get a little bit of breathing room. But I think his truck is maybe tight entering, and then loose on exit. Oh man! But I mean,
yeah, I definitely think Trey's a little bit loose on exit. I'm watching. He was just in the in-car cam, and you can see that steering wheel doing a lot of right turning.
Yeah, he's got to be battling with a loose race car, or maybe his car is just tightened up. But
well, he's still sticking with the 25 right now. He's keeping him in his sight.
He is.
All right, last lap of the stage. Here we go.
As it looks like the 52 truck, he is just falling off the pace with the worn tires right now. He's gonna have to figure out to do something on this next pit stop to maybe adjust for that.
And and this is just me, you know. I like my cars loose, so
As
you know,
Titans
and I
take
like.
stage 1. Trey takes
All right.
2nd. Looks
Wow.
like Diver got 3rd. GG's 4th. Old guy
It's a
5th.
caution-free stage.
Oh man, you just wait till this last stage. Think they're gonna get
Grim
they're gonna get
gets
feisty and
6th,
aggressive.
and Pro 75 takes 7th.
All right, guys, it's the last stage.
Do or die time.
It is, man. Time to get your playing cards right. But you know, but I like running a loose race car.
I'll tell you what, man. I
'cause
want to be
loose
that
is
first.
fast.
I want to be that first person to pit in this final stage. I want to make everybody else come to pit road. You know.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Force their
sir.
hand.
Come down. Take fresh Ford Goodyear Eagles, a can of Sunoco, or 2 cans of Sunoco fuel. Just go back out there, man. Just go do some more hard racing. But you know, it's the final stage, and
As Grim
now the
did
final
not
stage is
pit.
good.
Grim did not pit.
He
Ooh,
did not pit.
That is
That's it.
not going to go well for his final stage.
No, it is
That's
not.
That's an interesting call.
Now, unless he planned it and he's just going to split this up a little bit, but that's going to be tough.
Okay, because
He-
we've got,
He's gonna
38
have to
laps
hope
to
for a
go.
He's going to have to hope for a caution here.
Yeah, 38 laps to go. You get 15 on a tank of fuel. They got to pit at least twice.
You want to know what I think he did? I think he maybe took 2 tires.
No, I was
Try to
watching
tighten
Trey's
his car
broadcast. He did not pit whatsoever.
Oh dang.
As the
Right,
54
well.
trucker Trey is going to look to the inside and grab the first spot.
This 7 car.
Got
Well,
Diver
7 truck.
underneath Titans right now.
he
Oh,
got a
that's
little bit
tight
loose,
for
didn't he?
third.
Yeah, GG's
I'm
looks like
looking
he's
back
got
at
a
the
loss.
7
Grim needs
truck,
to
you
get-
know.
Grim needs to get
Seven-
down there and pick up his teammate.
Oh man, they're getting
Oh,
feisty up
Oh,
there
he's
goes
pit.
Grim. Oh, as the 52 goes around.
It's caution.
No caution.
Wow. Oh man,
Yes.
that's gonna hurt the 52 a lot. I know it's a long stage, but if you think about it,
As Grim is on pit road.
Yeah,
It's
maybe
gonna
the
hurt.
52 now, he can change his strategy. Maybe he can short pit, break it up a little bit, maybe take no tires on this next stop to gain some track position. And at the end, when everybody's taking probably no tires or fuel only, he'll be the one with 4 tires.
you're right. I'll agree with that. As the 25 and the 54 of Titans
watching-
and Trey,
I'm watching the 98 right now on pit road. That has to be painful.
Yep. There's 35 laps
What you
to
think
go.
he did? 4 tires? Or of course he did 4 tires.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, most definitely. I'm pretty sure he took 4 tires and filled it up. But now this is gonna really change his strategy up on what he's gonna do on his final stop.
Yes,
Now he's a
because-
lap down. He's gonna have to hope for a caution here.
Yes, because he still has to pit 2 more times because there's still 34 laps to go. Only 15 to a tank of fuel. You are not going to
Wow.
make it on one more stop.
Tough break.
Well,
I mean,
I don't know.
looking up front, it's the same story, second verse.
Yes, it is.
Well, I don't know. If I was Trey, to be honest with you, you know what? You know, I'm gonna get smart here. Let me put on my thinking glasses right quick. If I'm Trey, I would honestly maybe do half throttle, and I would start saving fuel. If I was him, you know, I mean, yeah, it's the last stage, and yeah, you want to gonna run your car out balls to the wall. But if you think about it, if you sit back behind the leader, you start saving fuel, and you start saving tires, and not running your car hard enough, you may could put the leader, you may could put the person a lap down, coming to pit road, maybe take 2 tires. If you took care of your tires that good, and hey, you could probably maybe come out as the winner. But your left sides are gonna be bad. But the thing is, you made up a whole bunch of time. You put the leader a lap down. Now the ball's in your court.
Yeah, but when you got the lead truck right in front of you, it is so hard to not want to try to pass that truck.
It is.
And you're
You
right.
want that lead.
That
You
too.
want to lead as many laps as
It
possible.
is.
You want to show
It's
your dominance.
it's so hard to be patient and ride behind somebody and try to save when you want that lead, because honestly, you're really racing against that other guy right now. You're trying to push him as hard as he possibly can be pushed. That way, you
He
guys
makes
are on
the
a level
mistake.
playing field. Exactly.
You want to force his hand. You want to get him thinking, okay, what's he doing? Is he doing this? Is he doing that? Almost kind of the way that Titans was doing Trey at Iowa, getting right up on his bumper, give him a little bump here and there. And sure enough, going into turn 1 on that last lap, what happened?
It just, I mean, to me, it just looks like that 54 truck's just a little too tight entering 3. He's just not able to grab that bottom like the 25 is.
I'm gonna go back here further in the field. I'm gonna go to. Let's go to. As the 68 looks like the 68's under fire from the 7. They're racing side by side. If I was them, I would get back and I would ride back in line, go back single file, try to make up as much time as I possibly can. If I was these two, but they're duking it out. The 7 truck gets behind him, gets around the 68.
GG's wants to get as far as he can in front. He wants to try to work his way up, get as many positions as he can. He's not one. He's not one for. Yeah, he's sitting in third. He's not one for waiting. But also, you got to look at old guy position. If GG's lagging, you don't want to be right up on his bumper. If anything, you want to be in front of him.
You're right. You don't.
So that kind of
you don't
throws a
want that
wrench.
lag shot hitting you.
Yeah.
I think that's why. I think that's why old guys kind of backed off from him a little bit, giving him some space just in case he gets lag hit.
As we see the 52 on pit road.
We have 52. Yeah. I wonder what this 52 is gonna do.
Oh, the 98 gets
the
loose.
98.
As he goes, looks like a second lap down.
I really want to know what that 52 is gonna do. I really do. I want to know. I want to know what his strategy is. I want to know what he's thinking right now.
Well, he was put in a position where he had to do something opposite of the leaders.
I know exactly what he's doing.
As the leaders are coming past him.
I know exactly what he's doing. There's 27 laps to go. He's pitting now. He's going to run it out, and then he's going to pit again, make his final stop, and he's short pitting in front of them.
Smart move. That's like what we talked about
Yes,
earlier.
it
You gotta put your hand on the table first to start forcing everybody else into making their stops.
You're right. It'll be pretty interesting to see where he ends up at the end of this race. It really does.
Will.
GG is lagging bad right now.
And he has moved.
We were getting reports of some bad lag from the 7, but
Yep, so now
good job for him getting out of the way.
Yep, now he's behind the 98. And who knows, maybe he can push Grimm up a little bit. Give him a lag shot or two.
Hopefully.
I'm curious.
Hopefully
man.
a lag shot not to spin him out.
Oh yeah,
These pit
no
stops,
doubt.
So as long as that 52 truck isn't going to lose too much ground from the 25 and the 54, he should be in pretty decent shape to gain some ground here.
Yes, Smitty, we know. We got it. We got it taken care of. Give a shout out. Apparently Smitty's watching.
If you're Titans here, what are you going to do? You got Trey right behind you. If you slip up and make a mistake, Trey's going to capitalize. Are you going to short pit? You're going to pit a little earlier? You're going to run it out? I mean,
They've got 24 laps to go. There's 24 laps to go. They got 2 laps of fuel left.
Somebody, honestly, they could probably come down at the same time. He could probably just
I think
guess,
they will.
He could probably be like,
Trey's fuel light just came on, so they're one more lap, and they will be making their stop.
they're gonna come in together.
Oh, no doubt.
Come in together.
Trey's got no choice but to come in with him.
Yep.
Yeah, but that also begs the question to be answered.
About
You got to hit your marks getting on pit road.
Yes,
You
they
don't
do.
need a penalty right now.
Speed limit's what, 45 or 55 here? I can't remember.
I believe it's 45. You cannot afford a costly
coming
penalty
on-
right here.
coming
And
down
there
the
they
pit
go.
road.
They're coming in
Yep.
together. Oh, that was a good entry
Yes,
into
it
pit road
was.
for both those guys. Oh, as the 98
Yes, it
catches the
was.
wall.
Oh,
Smashed.
GG's is also on pit road. So after this pit stop, there will be
So what are you
22
gonna do
laps
here?
to
You gonna
go
take? Are you
with
gonna take
15
two
laps.
tires here, and then 4 tires at the end? Or are you gonna do
Honestly,
opposite
no.
of that? You gonna take
I
4 now
I
and
say
2
the
later?
opposite. I say get the 4 now, and then that way, yeah, if somebody else
I'm
takes no tires, they'll be
see
a little bit
now
further ahead of you.
as these guys are on pit road, I want to see where the 52 comes out in relation to the 25 and the 54.
Yes.
I would like to
Because
see that as well.
Diver just passed them to get his lap back. Now he's coming back on the front stretch or the back stretch. I'm sorry.
Trey is in third right now. The leader is 27 seconds ahead of him, so he's coming up to lap him, so it's not Diver. Who would be the leader then? Old Guy is our leader, as he's making his pit stop now. So with it cycling around, Titans will still be in front, Trey will be in second, GG's will be in third. Pro is saving fuel, it looks like, as he is not pitted yet.
You know, this is going to get interesting down the stretch here.
Yes, it will.
That 7 truck is lagging.
Bad. As we see, Titans just have a demanding lead now.
Yeah, I wonder if Trey just had a bad stop. You know how
No.
the pit stops are random?
14-9. It was actually a decent stop.
He must not have got off the pit road as well as the 25 did,
He must have got loose. Had to get tight or something.
because he lost a lot of ground.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. It'll be pretty interesting, but you know, can I ask you guys something? And I'm not trying to get off subject, but your guys' playoffs is tomorrow, and I want to get your guys' perspective on the 2 tracks you got coming up, and how you think that's gonna go, and how you think the level field is gonna play out.
Well, what did you say it was, Noco? Atlanta and Texas for our first Sunday race? Oh, as we see the 98 in the grass.
98. I think 98's just felling off.
Yeah.
He's coming to pit road though.
Well, for Wednesday, as you know, we said earlier in the earlier broadcast, we got Chicagoland, so we're going to be right back here again. It's definitely going to be a wild race. Definitely much faster than, you know, the trucks and stuff like that, especially it being custom setups. It's definitely going to be interesting. And yes, I will be racing this Wednesday. My suspension is over. So I'm
We got
anxious to get
16
back.
laps to go, guys.
Yes, we do. So I'm anxious to get back out there on the track. And
I
as
bet.
for
No, that's
Sunday, and
great.
as for Sunday's races at Atlanta and Texas, they're similar, but they're so much different at the same time. It's definitely going to be some fast racing there as well. So we're just going to have to see. As it looks like Titans is just pulling further and further and further away from Trey.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Trey right now, I think I want a short pit, try to do some strategy here, maybe, because I mean, you've already lost touch with the leader. He's already quicker than you at this point. You got to do something different. You got to gamble.
Trey's not trying. He's saving fuel. He's running 7,000 RPMs, 7.5 going down the backstretch. He's not trying to run all the way. As you see, the 7
Ooh, and
makes
the
his way up
98.
to him.
The 98 just pushes the 68 out of the way. This is going to get good here. It's playing out like we talked about, Marcus. Fuel strategy.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be a killer. Trey lets the 7 go by, but maybe he's gonna get right behind him.
But see, if you're giving up too much ground to the leader, and the leader starts saving fuel, I mean, then what are you gonna do?
All you can do is just hope and pray.
It's that tightrope, man. It's that balance. You want to save fuel, but you don't want to lose touch with the leader.
Man, I don't know, guys.
As the 25 is on pit road.
Uh-oh. It's probably...
man.
25 is probably coming in.
How many laps of fuel are left?
There's 13 laps to go. Trey is still showing 8 laps of fuel in his tank, now 7. I don't think this is going to work for him.
No. Need a pit now.
This is the pit window. It's the pit window right now. The 25. He's over
first.
10 seconds. He's over 10 seconds. He's taking... I want to say 25's taking 4 tires and probably at least a can. Or if not, maybe half a can.
Oh no, he's already back off pit road.
There goes Trey right now. So, yeah, I'm with you. Trey needs to pit. I honestly think this is the pit window.
Pit now and take no tires.
Or maybe take 2. Just maybe take 2. You already got him a lap down, so.
He's not pitting.
You don't want to run it out. I don't know. If I was the 54, I would have definitely already pit. Once I saw that 25 pit, I would have been following suit, but I would have probably done something a little different. Got to make something happen here.
Yeah, 'cause he's not saving any fuel now.
If you can't,
running.
you know, if you can't win it on speed, you gotta try to do something else.
Got to.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. We'll see what Trey plans on doing. I mean, Titans is obviously running his laps right now. He's got that thing hooked up, so you know he's trying to gain as much ground as he can.
The 75 on pit road. We'll see also.
He's starting to catch Trey right now.
He is. That's the sad. He's got GG's draft. Actually, no, not yet. He don't. But the thing is,
Trey has to pit right now.
Yes, he does. He has to pit.
He's losing too much time.
But
There's
remember,
no sense in running it all the way out.
He's still a lap ahead of Titans.
Yes, but Titans is catching him.
If he takes a splash after running it down, what's that going to do for the track position wise? Where's that going to put him?
Right.
I mean, it's interesting. We'll definitely have to see. I mean, because now they got lap traffic coming up in front of them.
This is going to be interesting. Is Trey really going to try and save all those laps?
No, he's not. He's running. He's going to make a splash and go.
If I was him, I would have made a splash and go a lap or 2 ago.
Yeah, absolutely. I would not have given it that much time. It's kind of too late.
Because if you think about it, you kind of putting yourself in a real life situation. Say this is real life.
Well, you're putting yourself in a box. You're putting yourself in a really small box right now. I mean, if you would have pit earlier, you would have had a little bit more life on those tires. So if you would have taken 2 tires, you wouldn't have suffered so badly. You know, you could have pushed the car a little bit to finish that run out, and then maybe gingerly get it to the end of the run. You know, but the longer you stay out, the more time you lose.
And the more time that Titans is gonna get to the
and if he's gaining on you, then I mean, you're gonna have to take no tires here just to make up that difference.
He's pitting now. Oh, as he catches the grass.
He's gotten to the grass.
All right, let's see what he's doing here.
I think it's too late.
No tires.
I honestly think if I was
no tires and a splash.
He's got to get at least 1 can.
I mean, if I'm committed to this strategy, I'm taking no tires and enough fuel to get to the end.
That's what he's doing.
Tighten it up a little bit. No tires, get enough to the end.
Titans coming out of 4.
He's off pit
Down the
road.
front stretch.
And Titans has the lead again.
Yeah, Trey just stayed out too long. Trey should have pitted when the 25 pitted and then went on opposite strategies. That's a tough break.
It is, but you know, it's you know, you just try to gamble. That's all, man.
Actually, no.
And there's nothing wrong with gambling. You know,
here.
big risk is you know can make a big reward. But sometimes taking that big risk, it could backfire and it could come back and haunt you. It really could. And I honestly think that's what happened to Trey.
Titans is taking the lead.
I think that's what happened to Trey. He tried staying out. You know, he knew Titans was coming. He honestly tried to use maybe lap traffic or get the traffic to draft, get in front of them, try to let Titans work through traffic, and like you said, his gas light came on, so he had to come down pit road, and now you see where he is. He's in second position. I honestly thought he was going to come in maybe before the 25.
4 laps to go.
Or after the 25.
He's got a 6-second lead.
I think Trey just put himself in a bad position by staying out as long as he did. That's just, if you're going to play a different strategy, then you want to go down with the leader, gain your time back, and then see where it shakes out from there.
But still, man, good props to him. Good props to Trey, though, man. He tried something.
Yeah, he did. I mean, gotta give him credit for, other than just following suit, trying to make his own.
You right. And how many laps we have coming up to go?
3.
Man.
Yeah, Titans is up to almost an 8-second lead on him, so.
Man. And another person I feel bad for is the 52 truck, man.
Yeah.
He had a great car, a good car. He was up there with the leaders, and like they always say, be at the wrong place at the wrong time. And that's unfortunate, but good job to him though tonight. He had a fast truck. I wish he was up there with the leaders and everything, but bad place at the wrong time.
Yeah. I also gotta give a shout out to Gigi's. Looks like he's gonna bring home 3rd tonight.
You know what? I'll shout Gigi out too. He made up a little bit of ground. He had a little bit of troubles in stage 2, but in stage 3 he had a little bit more.
Yeah, it is. His Titans bring it home. Trey's 2nd. Gigi's gonna be 3rd. Looks like Old Guy's 4th. Diver's 5th. Pro's 6th, and Shadow is 7th.
Man. So
that was interesting at the end there with the different fuel strategies, and
oh yeah,
you just never know
really
what can happen. I think Trey might have wanted to stay out a little longer, maybe hope for a caution, pin Titans a lap down.
But like they always say,
Grim is out of fuel. Coming out of trying to come out of turn 4. He's on the apron.
Coming out of 4. Yeah, tough break for him too. He had a good run going, and then circumstances
kind of
took him out of the race.
Hit pit road. What are you doing? No, he wasn't. He's got fuel again all of a sudden. Oh, the timer counted down. That's why.
I think the timer counted down.
Yep. All right. So
that was a good couple of races tonight, guys.
I enjoyed them. So, what is next week's truck schedule looking like?
Let me check that for us.
Next week is.
Take a look at the lap times here. Trey had the fastest lap. Titans second.
Next week, for the
Shadow
trucks, we're
third.
going to be heading to Dover and Kentucky for the playoffs.
Ooh,
For
that's
round
gonna
two.
be fun.
Dover.
So we got another short track and another mile and a half. Well, I consider Dover a short track. I know a lot of people don't. It's a mile, but I still consider it a short track.
All right, Nucko, you want to get Titans an invite in here?
Yeah, man, I'll get him an invite. Get our race winner. He swept both races. Took the broom out tonight on the guys and got the win. I'll tell you what, Iowa wasn't easy for him. Yeah, I could tell
No, it
he
wasn't. He had to work for
he
it.
was
definitely.
battling. He did.
And then we'll get
did,
Trey
man.
in here after that.
He brought out the broom, boys. But man, especially at Iowa, you know, short
yeah.
track, tight
Short track.
racing, man. And here
There's,
he is.
all
Here's
right.
that
Race
race winner.
Real quick, Titans,
Titan.
is your voice settings set to always allow?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Titans, man. I gotta say, that first race, man, go ahead and talk to you. It looked like he was kind of in a little deep hole. Explain.
I can't hear nothing. You got wind or something in your mic, Marcus.
All right, I'm sorry. How about now? We all good now?
Yeah.
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 All right. I'm sorry. Sorry for the malfunction, but Titans, take me those last 5 laps at Iowa of when you had to pull the pass on Trey. Take me to those 5 laps, man.
I mean, it was crazy because I was trying to save a bit of fuel for, you know, the long run because I knew we were going to be short. But it was a constant debate the whole race of, was me letting off through the turns going to be enough saving fuel, or did I actually have to try and save fuel? But I went ahead to try to save fuel and, you know, and ended up working. But those final 5 laps, I was really trying to force Trey to mistake and just try and make him crack under pressure, but he didn't. And so those last 2 laps, I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to try and pass him on the outside now. Outside had been working pretty good for me earlier, so, and ended up working at the line, so that was awesome.
Yeah, we talked about that outside lane really coming in that race. It looks like you guys really had that going from second stage on.
Yeah, I tried to, second stage, with about 10 to go probably, and it really started working. And then I got Shaq before he left. He was running with it, me too. But it was a bit uncomfortable because my car was a bit too loose to run it very comfortably, but it worked.
Well, you took the broom out tonight. You won both races. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, man.
What are you looking forward to going next week for Dover and Kentucky?
Dover, I don't know. I always battle a loose car at Dover, so not sure if I'm looking forward to Dover, but Kentucky I'm definitely looking forward to. Just getting solid finishes now. I'm pretty sure I'm comfortable in the playoffs. Just try not to get anybody's way now, so they can get themselves in the playoffs.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Awesome job tonight, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, thank
you
you,
put
guys.
on one heck of a show. Congratulations.
You did,
Yeah, thank you
man.
guys for broadcasting. Can't wait to look at the videos.
Oh yeah, you'll
yeah,
like it.
absolutely, man.
You'll definitely like it, I think.
You
Yeah.
will.
Alrighty, man. Well, enjoy your Wednesday night, and we'll see you.
We
see
look
you
forward to
next
seeing you
week.
next Monday.
Yeah, alright. Thank you guys.
Alrighty.
No problem, man.
I got our second place driver.
Let's go ahead and get that Yoda baby in here.
He's invite sent. We're going to get Trey's perspective of both races because I'm really curious.
Oh yes.
I'm really curious too, especially that second race.
Yes, because he was in 2 different positions in each race, so.
I really would love to know. See if we can get him in here. Yeah, I hope he didn't get offline. I hope not.
I sent him another invite. I don't believe he did.
I will send him a message asking if he wants to join.
I sent them a message. Where'd he go?
Well, I don't know.
Don't know either. Let me send it in the truck chat on PlayStation. My phone will work.
He might be away from
Yeah, he might be
from
taking.
the mic too.
Yeah.
So I sent him one more invite. We'll just discuss, some final thoughts. There he is. There's Trey.
Oh, all right.
There we go.
Trey, my
Trey,
man.
Second place finisher from both events tonight. Trey, how you doing, man?
Could be better.
Could be
So,
better.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have your mic set to allow for the party?
Yeah, I think so.
All
Trey.
right.
I got some questions for you. Two big ones. First one, coming to the end of the first race at Iowa, 5 to go, what was going through your mind when you had Titans breathing down your neck?
Don't think about it. Just keep driving. Look out the front. Look out the windshield. Driving
Yeah,
like
you
I
guys-
stole it.
You guys put on a heck of a show, man. You did. I could tell you didn't want to give up that first spot, but you definitely drove Titans real clean there. That was really awesome.
Yeah.
Did you think about
That-
maybe give him a little bump when he got to your outside, maybe try to slow him down, or?
Nah, like saying it's short. It's the beginning of the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's the beginning of the playoffs. It's like saying now it's not. There's no need for that. It's just like saying it's this is the first race of the playoffs. Like it's no like say it's plenty of time to make a run. Like say I just need to be in the final four.
You let him win the battle. You want to win the war.
Yeah. Like saying
Absolutely.
a quote from a 3-time champ. It don't matter how the season start, but I'm gonna make my grandmother win a championship.
All right,
So,
now
Going back to
Chicagoland.
Chicagoland.
But Trey,
Exactly.
we
I
gotta ask.
want to know. Yeah. When you stayed out, what was your strategy going in at the end of that final stage?
Overthinking, to be honest. I thought it was possible to save fuel. I overthought it. I won't think it like saying. I was with time for most of that race. I was strapped behind, but when he got a 2-second lead coming out the pit road, I just overthought myself. I need to figure out a way to get back ahead of him. So I thought, heck, let me try to save fuel. And like I say, he short pitted, and I say, oh, that just threw it out the window, because he's gonna have 4 fresh tires and a full tank of gas while I'm trying to save, and I wasn't getting nowhere. Because like saying, if you was in the pack drafting, you could save maybe 2 laps, but you couldn't save 6.
It's hard to save when you're out there by yourself. Absolutely.
Yeah, guys. But once we got the pit road, I was running half throttle, trying to run half throttle best I could, and the laps wasn't saving enough. And everybody's telling me in my chat, you can't save 6 laps. Like I said, I went for the gamble, trying to see what could happen. Like I said, it's make or break. Like I wasn't going to gain much. I was going to gain a little bit, but I wasn't going to lose that much, so I could take the risk. And like I say, I went in second, came out second. So, like I say, he can win. Like I say, he won tonight. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about him. He drove the wheels off that 25 truck.
Mhm.
But no offense to him, he's a good driver. I've been here since day one, since the season started. He came in. It's going to be a fight to the championship. And I'm going to drive my heart out.
I can't wait to
That's
see
the attitude
every
I like
race.
right
Some-
there, buddy.
You got some good positives to take away from these 2 races. Though you won a stage at Iowa, and you finished second in both races. So
And
you
one
really
stage in
kept
Chicago.
yourself. You really kept yourself in striking distance of taking over that top spot, which is that's what it's all about. Like you said, you want to be in that final 4 at the end.
Yeah, because by saying, I was talking to Grim, because Grim had bad end rate. He did good at Iowa, but had bad finish at both of them.
Yeah.
I told him, hey man, like I say, it's beginning the playoffs. you still have weeks, like a couple weeks more. You have a bad week. All right, get ready for next week. Forget about move on to Dover and the next track we're going to. He said he already started practice for Dover. I said, put it out your head. Like saying, you don't have to finish. You don't have to win each race. You just like saying, do what I'm doing. Point your way in. You just got to get to Homestead. Once you get to Homestead, then throw it out the window. Like saying, that's when you go for you driving like you hung, like you stole something. You like saying you're starving and you see a piece of bread in the middle of the field and there's 4 guys trying to fight for it. That's when the bloodshed starts showing. Like saying, it's got to make it there. Like saying.
All right. So what are you looking forward to Dover and Kentucky next week? What do you think we're gonna see out of those 2 races?
Like saying, like you see now, I don't know if it was a 2-car elimination or 1-car elimination tonight.
I think it was eliminated.
Okay, just one.
Yep,
well,
Napa.
now because because you see a lot of these guys that's at the bottom of the barrel. They don't. I ain't gonna say they don't show up and they don't like the race. They just didn't show up for these races. So those guys have a little breathing room. But when them guys show up, that's when the intensity is gonna start picking up. Like for me, I'm gonna run it like I do every race. I'm gonna run my race. I'm not worried about anybody else. I'm gonna get my testing in. I'm gonna practice. And when the race days show up, I'm gonna try my hardest to run my clean race and hope finish in the top 10 or in the top 2 or the top 5, wherever. Just finish up front. Try to get, like saying, my goal is I'm not trying to win a race. I'm at least trying to get a stage win. Cause that's the one thing I didn't do during the season, except that one in Daytona. I didn't get no other playoff points while the season was going, but right now I'm about doubling what I did in the regular season, so that's what I'm looking forward to.
See, that's a good mindset to have, because when you're out there on the track, you don't want to be the one that's going to beat yourself.
Alrighty, man. Well, I gotta say, congratulations. You had a strong showing tonight. You put on a heck of a show running up there with Titans and everybody in both races.
Yeah, man, good job.
And we're definitely looking forward to see y'all next week.
Yeah, like I say, right now I'm at a 3 intensely. Homestead come, that sucker gonna be maxed out to 20 right there. So.
Well,
like saying, Homestead is gonna be number bloodshed. Like
we can't wait to see y'all get there.
I don't hope it's gonna be a wreck fest, but it's gonna be a fight. If you thought Iowa was a race and that's the beginning of the playoffs, wait till Homestead comes up.
Oh yes,
that's where you're gonna see. That's where you're gonna see a fight for the championship. You want to tune into.
We look forward to see your progress throughout the playoffs, man.
All right.
Alrighty, man. Well, you have a nice night and soak it in.
I'm gonna try to, man.
Absolutely. Good job, man.
All right.
Well, guys, I think we saw some interesting racing tonight. We saw a little bit of everything. We saw strategy. We saw just about everything you could see in a race.
Yep. And I think one of the big things to take away from it, it was clean.
It was really clean, yeah.
We had what? It was 2 cautions outside of stages the entire night.
Yeah. And I mean, those guys, they drove their hearts out. I mean, ultimately there can only be one winner, but I mean, all those guys out there on the track, they're all winners, man. They've progressed so much, and it definitely shows on the track.
And like you heard Trey talking, with the whole situation with Graham, didn't exactly have the finishes that he wanted, but he's already been practicing for next week. That shows the level of intensity. That shows the will, the want to, the drive. Well, that's looking forward.
That's what you got to do, man. You got to. That's the only way you're going to get better is by logging laps.
All right. Well, I think that's pretty much a wrap for us this evening. Once again, I want to thank y'all for joining us. We had a blast doing this for y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the show as much as we did tonight.
Well, I thank all the viewers and anybody else that's going to watch this broadcast over.
Oh yes.
We appreciate it. And we just crossed over our 100. We've already crossed over our 100th subscriber mark, so we're going to have our special Dash for Cash event coming soon. We'll have details on that, so y'all look out for that. That's going to be fun to watch also.
As well.
Thank y'all for just bringing me in the booth, period.
Oh, it was. I had a blast having both y'all in here.
Yeah, it was my first time in the booth. I mean, I hope everybody enjoyed it. I mean, we have our own ways of giving insight on the track, being drivers, and I definitely like this point of view a lot. It was fun.
Alrighty, well, hopefully y'all will join us Wednesday we've got our first round of 2019 Custom Cup playoffs at Chicagoland. It's probably going to be a very, very interesting race, to say the least.
Oh, absolutely.
And hopefully we can
Then
put
Thursday.
on. Well, I'm just going days
Thursday.
in order. I was getting to it. I was
I
getting
got
to you, Marcus, over there.
I got you, buddy.
Marcus getting impatient.
What are you looking forward to
Right.
Road America Thursday, Marcus? Is that a good track for you,
Well,
or
well,
you've
for
been
one,
dominating?
speak-
You've been dominating the road courses in the Xfinity.
I mean, speaking of, of course, I always say this, road courses aren't my track. I say that now, but I think for Road America, I think just I can't say too much. Just know the 18 car will be ready.
All right.
Just I'm not gonna say too much. I'm not gonna spoil it. Just know the 18 car is gonna be ready for Road America. And for Indy, just know.
Buckle your seatbelt
Just
and
know.
hold on.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, well, thank y'all again for joining, and we will catch y'all Wednesday. And I hope y'all all have a good night.
Will do. I'm
Definitely.
looking to be in the booth Wednesday.
Alrighty.
Absolutely.
Boomhauer
Great racing tonight,
01,
guys, from everyone.
No Coat Racing, and Marcus A-Dub from Giggity Racing League. We are signing off. Have a great evening.
Good night, folks.